My dear friends, today we are celebrating the 31st Sunday of the ordinary season. I'm remembered of an incident which I read when Queen Victoria of England once visited a paper mill. She noticed the different process of functioning, and she saw the workers picking out the rags from the refuse of the city. She asked them what they were doing with the dirty rags. They told her that eventually the rags would be transferred or transformed into the finest white writing paper. After her departure, the manager sent a parcel to the queen, the most delicate piece of paper stationery, with a note saying that this stationery has been made from the dirty rags she had recently inspected. My dear friends, the story illustrates Christ's work in each one of us. We are sinners, maybe filthy, and Jesus takes us and makes us into new, beautiful creatures. If we receive Jesus, we are spiritually different and need to be different from what we are before, as pure white paper which is transformed from a filthy rags. Yes, my dear friends, this is the central message of today's readings. Jesus wishes to convey to each one of us. In the first reading, God reveals himself in history as the God of goodness, God of mercy. He is a friend of life which offers salvation to all who seek him. He is merciful to everyone. And in the gospel, we find the transformation of Zacchaeus. The transformative Jesus transforming Zacchaeus, a filthy, dishonest tax collector, into a generous and honest person. We observe three stages, my dear friends. In the first stage, we see Zacchaeus was a wealthy man, but not happy. Inevitably, he was lonely, despised, and hated by all. He is in fact searching for love, searching for God, searching for his people, searching his self-respect. And in the second stage, we see Zacchaeus hears of Jesus, who welcomed sinners, who welcomed tax collectors. He wants to see Jesus. Then he gets a chance. He hears Jesus is passing his way. So he climbs a sycamore tree just to have a glimpse of Jesus. And in the third stage and the final stage, my dear friends, we notice Jesus telling Zacchaeus to come down from the tree because he wants to stay and dine with him. And that transforms Zacchaeus completely. Zacchaeus finds a friend in Jesus. He finds his most wonderful treasure in Jesus. Immediately, he takes a decision. He decides to give 50% of his goods to the poor. Another 50% he uses as a means of restitution, to give to all those whom he has cheated. Yes, my dear friends, he goes beyond the law. He goes beyond the law of restitution. He does more than what was legally necessary. He was transformed. How about us, my dear friends? So effective was the transformation of Zacchaeus. He became a legend because the legend says he became later the bishop of Caesarea in northwestern Palestine. And it was his wife, Veronica, who wiped the face of Jesus so courageously when Jesus was carrying the cross to the Calvary. Just imagine, my dear friends. Zacchaeus climbed the sycamore tree as a sinner and climbed down like a saint. Yes, my dear friends, this is very, very true. Now just imagine what can Jesus do with us if we can allow him to change us, to transform us. But the question is, are we ready? Let us give ourselves to Jesus to be transformed. Let us transform and be like Zacchaeus, a saintly man with all the necessary ingredients of being a worthy witness to Jesus.